But I also got to ask, back in '97, you worked a match, controversial behind the scenes match with Miss Jacqueline. And
Hmm.
just earlier this year, you've worked with two women that I've slept with, uh,
That's fake news.
Tessa Blanchard and Scarlett Bordeaux.
You've not slept with those girls.
I did. Both of them at the same time, and
I find that very hard to believe.
I had to ask them to leave because I was getting bored of them. But I've got to tell. Well, this is my issue with intergender wrestling. Not the whole men aren't women aren't equal to men, but what's the whole thing is in the Me Too era. Does it make sense? Because like, just say you went for a body slam. What
Hmm.
happens if you put your hand in the wrong place? So when you're wrestling these women, is that something that's in your mind?
Well, no, it's just I think it's hysterical that basically the whole thing about the intergender stuff is you've trapped the social justice warriors in a paradox here that they can't talk their way out of. It's like they want equality. Okay, well then you're equals the guys. Well, let's wrestle the guys. It's like they're like, okay, yeah. Now you're stuck with simulated violence of a man against a woman. And it's like, okay, but we kind of want this, and we can't do the Me Too stuff. We can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't use that now because we're going towards equality. And it's like you're getting two things here to two of their belief systems in competition with each other. And it's just I think it's fascinating that you can go at like that. These fans accept it for what it is because they think that the women are equal to the guys.
But
So I think it's. I don't think about nothing about that. I just because here's the thing. I've trained. When you're a trainer, you train girls. So you have to wrestle. You wrestle with girls all the time. You're training them. You're doing the slam. You're doing everything with them. So what we're seeing on TV is stuff that you see in wrestling schools all the time. Guys and girls are wrestling with each other all the time. That's how it works. So you know, touching the girl improperly or stuff in her in the air. I've never. It doesn't even cross my mind because if a girl is willing to become a professional wrestler, she's obviously seen what on TV what they do. So this is what we have to do to learn how to do this.
well, I'll ask Tessa Blanchard about that tonight in bed after all the sex.
Okay. Well, that won't
But
happen. Well, that
so,
that won't take long.
well, I know because I'll be saving it for Scarlett Bordeaux. It's Wednesday night, you know.
Tell it, Kevin. I'm going to tell Cross that you're insinuating that you slept with Scarlett Bordeaux. I'm going to repeat that to him. All right.
You tell him that Joe Feeney said that.
Okay. No, you're the one that's saying that. So I'm actually going to send him this.
But well, I know him better than you. I spoke to him about American Psycho, but